Nobody gets you more local news than we do. Late edition, News 23.
He was a suspect, or could at least be somebody that needed to be questioned. The investigation is still looking in that area, but the investigation is also looking at other areas and other people.
The only man police took in for questioning in Findlay's triple murder homicide has now been released. Good evening, everyone. I'm Heather Hayes. Thanks for joining us tonight on the Late Edition. 2 women were shot and killed, and a 3-year-old child was stabbed to death in West Bulware's trailer park. Investigators took him in for questioning, but he has been released and has not been charged with anything. And while investigators search for answers to this crime, so does the family of the victims. News 23's Joe Saylor has more.
Dennis Myers lives next to the house where his stepdaughter was killed. Yesterday morning, he heard the sirens pull up to her house.
The crew people went inside there and brought Tionka out to me, and I asked where the other baby was, Kevin, and they said no, that he was stabbed and he didn't make it.
Kevin Sarbacher was stabbed to death, and his mom was shot and killed along with her friend Larissa Getz. 2.5-year-old Tionka was the only one to make it out alive, except for the killer, who neighbors may have heard leaving the scene.
There was 2 fast shots together, and then 4 or 5 seconds later there was another shot. And then it must have been 5 minutes or more later, I heard a car go by my house.
The case is now in the hands of the authorities, but it will be the family who will always wonder why this happened.
Then we realized we really lost the majority of our family right there. We got other kids, but the grandchildren are really special to us.
In Findlay, Joe Saylor, News 23.
Now, there is a fund set up for the funeral costs at Hapo Credit Union. You can donate to that fund at any time. Computers make our lives a whole lot easier. Systems like the Internet and America Online open up a whole world of information. But now, through this great tool, pedophiles can use it to get to our kids. News 23's Steve Clatterbuck shows us how pedophiles make their moves through the computer.
They search for your children. They use the computer to find them and then stalk them. They are computer pedophiles.
The internet has channels that children get into where there are predators, and people will call, talk to these children acting innocent, and then they'll pursue them in a predatory, illegal, and immoral way. The children will, out of curiosity, often pursue these